This conference will now be recorded.
Hi guys, this is Venkat from Nandini Software Solutions Private Limited. So we're going to learn Snowflake with AWS in this duration. If you want to learn Snowflake with AWS, feel free to reach out this number. Okay. So we have two members to teach it. Myself and my colleague will teach you. Okay, so the regular batch is going to start from today onwards, 5th March 2025. The class timings morning 8:30 to 9:30. Okay, this is the only online training. She's very good experienced on Snowflake. She will also teach you some real-time scenarios. I will also take some special classes. Okay. So let me start. So what is the use of Snowflake? Why we need to learn Snowflake? If you learn Snowflake, we need to get some benefit, right? Okay. So anyone having idea tip why we need to learn Snowflake? What is the reason? There are a number of technologies in the market, right? If you learn something, we need to get some benefit, right? Anyone having idea tip? So as we discussed, Snowflake is a cloud, right? Cloud application. Okay. So when you use cloud, for this, no need to install any software. There is no software installation required. Okay, there is no software installation required to learn this technology. Okay, so no hardware installation also required. There is no hardware. Okay, so whatever we are storing the amount for that only we can pay that, pay for use it. I can say pay for use it. Whatever we are using for that only we will pay it. We will not pay for extra. So that's why more powerful in the market. I can say performance wise also very good. Huge volumes update also I can handle it easily in this Snowflake. Okay, so this is the scalability also more. Scalability wise also it's very more in the Snowflake. That's why openings also very good in the market. All MNCs having opening TCS, Cognizant, Infosys, Genpact, Deloitte, uh, Caterpillar, like all companies, all MNCs having very good India as well as US and Singapore. If you want to learn this Snowflake, feel free to reach out this number. Okay. So now let me give some examples, guys. Okay. So then you will understand it. How much difficulty for this course to learn it, whether it easy course or whether it may be difficult course. Okay. So to learn this Snowflake, it is required basic SQL knowledge, guys. So we will teach full package here from the Nandini Software Solution. Will provide you a full package, Snowflake with AWS, along with the will cover basic SQLs as well as we can teach it, guys. Okay. Okay, I will take some classes and series also will take some classes. Okay, so some real-time scenarios. Sirisha will very good expertise. She will teach you. Okay, along with I will also teach daily classes. So let me start some example. Okay, so assume that, guys. I have one file. So suppose assume that I have some customer data. Assume that some students data I have. Okay, so for example student id, some student name. Okay, suppose assume that his marks are there. Suppose math marks, physics, computers. Okay, so for example student id 101, like name is Venkat. Suppose his math is 100, so physics 98, computers 99. Assume that they have one more student, so name is Sachin. Okay, so he's having the marks 100. So here also got 100, here also got 100. So I have one more student. So his name is Rohit. So he got the marks in maths 98 marks. Okay. So here 99 marks in the physics, computers he got 100 marks. So this is the I am I'm storing the some information. So this information we can store in the one particular database. Okay, for that we are using to Snowflake. So let me how to insert the data. So this is the one of the file is there. Okay, so that is I can call as a one CSV file. Let me save. This is the CSV file in my system is storing it. So let me store. So what I can give, that is the CSV file, that is called as a comma separated file. Comma separated file. So can someone find it? Comma separated file. So let me .csv. Let me select all files, or else I can give comma separated files. So src student, okay, details. The- Okay, so let me select the comma separated value file. Let me select it. Where is it? So I'm selecting the comma separated value file here. Can someone find it, guys, where it is coming? So let me select all files also, or else it is not coming here. Why it is not coming? Can someone find it, guys, here? Okay, so anyway, let me save it. I have already this file. I have stored it in Excel. So let me use that file. Okay, I have some data in this file. I have some data in one CSV file. Okay, I have student details. So that is in the CSV file. I have student ID, student name, math, physics, computer, and gender. Okay, so now what I want it, I want to read this file. Okay, so I will put this file in the S3 bucket, Amazon S3. Okay, so now this file I want to read it. I want load into Snowflake table. I wanted to load into Snowflake table. How to load it, we'll see now, guys. Okay, so now for this I need to create a one database. First I need to create a one database. Okay, then I have to use that database. I have to create a schema. I have to create a table. Then I have to load the data. How to load it, we'll see now. Okay, so first I need to load into S3 bucket. How to load into S3 bucket, we'll see now, guys. So I have already logged in into S3 bucket. So that is the URL, AWS URL. So just we need to log in it. So simply search S3 bucket. Simply search S3 bucket. So now I have to create a one new bucket. Okay, how to create a new bucket? Please observe, guys. So there is a create button is there. Create button is there. Okay, simply pass the bucket name. What are the name you want it? That is the bucket name. I have to pass it. Okay, so let me pass the demo Nandini software solutions. This is the bucket name. Okay, so let me create it. No need to change anything, guys. Let me create it. So my bucket is got created. So let me double click the bucket. So now I have to upload the file. So my computer, wherever the whatever the file is there, this file I am uploading it, guys. So let me upload the file. Add a file. So it is available in the my S3 bucket. I'm uploading it. So let me go further. So in this folder, I have the one of the file. I am uploading it. Okay, so now I have uploaded the file. So where I have uploaded, I have uploaded in the Amazon AWS S3 bucket. So this is the path. Suppose if Okay, so in this folder also, so in this bucket I can create multiple folders. There also I can upload it. Suppose I want to separate it each folder, so I want a source file, so that is I want to create one more folder. I can create it, source files. So here I want to create one folder. I have created. Inside I want to upload it from, I want to read from this path instead of this one. So I can move this file here. Let me copy this one, let me move into that folder. So I can move into that folder. Where I want to move it, I want to move into this source folder. Let me move it. Okay, so now my file is available under this folder. So where it is available under the, so demo bucket source files. In the source file, this file is available. Now what I want it, I want to load this data, whatever the CSV file it is available. So that data I want to load into Snowflake table. Snowflake I want to load it. How to load it means by using the copy into command. We can load it, guys, by using the copy into command. So how to load it, we'll see now. So just now what we have did it, I have created one bucket. So whichever the customer will upload the file. So in real time, when you need to create any file, so they will create the files and they will place to the S3 bucket. Once they have placed the file, what I have to do, I have to load into the my output, my Snowflake table. How to load it, we'll see now. Is it clear, team, so far? Any questions so far? I have created one file. Okay, that file, what are the data is there, that data I have to load into Snowflake, guys. How to load it, we'll see now. Is it clear, team? Any questions up to now? Any questions, team? Okay, now how to load it, we'll see now. So first I have to create a one database, guys. How to create a database, we'll see now. Okay, so for that I need to use the create database. So let me give the database name. We can give, so demo Nandini software solutions. Okay, so I'm creating the one database. So how to create a database? So this is the syntax of the creating the database. Create, so database name. This is our part. Snowflake team will do it. Okay, so up to uploading the file and all, there is a, so source team like AWS team, they will take care of the uploading the files and all. We will not do anything in real time. So our part is now, so where I have to load the data, that is our part that we are going to discuss now. So first I have to, first step is I have to create a database. How to create a database? Create database name. Let me execute it. So my database got created. Now what I want it, I want to use this database. So how to use this data? See, so there is a drop down automatically selected. That is also fine. Or else, suppose I want to use the database, use the database. Which database I want to use it? So this is the database name I want to use it. So now I am using that one. This is the syntax of using the database. First step, I have to create the database. Whichever the database is created, that I want to use, I want to inside, I want to create a table. So how to create a table, we'll see now, guys. So first I need to create a table for this structure. So what are the student ID, student name, maths, physics, computer? This is the details are there. Okay, for these details, I have to create a table. How to create it, we'll see now. Okay, so let me create table name. What is the table name? I can give student details. Okay, so student ID values, what is the values are coming to me? Is it coming numbers, or is it coming dates, or is it coming characters? What is coming to student ID? What are the values are coming? Is it number, is it characters, or is it dates? What is coming? It is coming from the numbers, right? So what I have to give, I need to give the integer data type. Number means we can use number or integer. Okay, so student name, what is the data, what are the values are coming to him? Is it coming numbers, or is it coming dates, or is it coming characters? What is coming to him? Can someone tell me what is
Characters.
coming? Characters. So if it's characters means what I have to use, I have to use the varchar data type or string data type. Anything you can use it. Varchar data type. Varchar, I will give some length. First step, I have created the database. Inside, I'm creating the table. Create table, table name, column name, data type, and length. Column name, data type, length. What is the next? Mass. What is the data type? Can someone tell me? Mass, physics, computers. What is the data type? Is it coming numbers or dates, or is it coming characters? What is coming, team?
Numbers.
Numbers. So if it's a
Integer.
numbers, integer. We can write int or else integer also we can type it. Okay. So physics also integer. Okay. So here also computer also integer. Gender. Gender, is it male or female? So what I can give it? Is it characters or dates? What is data type? Varchar. So I will give 50 length. Okay, so this is a way to create a table in the Snowflake. So how to create a table? Create table, table name, okay, column names and data types and length. Okay, so this is the integer. Let me give, this is also integer. So this is also integer, this is also okay. So now I have opened the bracket. I need to close the bracket as well as, let me close it. So my table got created. Okay, first step, I have created database, then I am using the database. Now I'm creating the table. I have created the table now. So I want to check the data. So is there any data is available or not in the database? So what I have to do? I need to use select star from table name. So this is the table name. I'm entering it. Select star from the table name. So how many records are there? There are no records. Now, what I want it, whatever the CSV file, this file having the data. So in the S3 bucket, so total 4 records are there. These 4 records, I have to load it. These 4 records, 4 or 3. So when I see the data wise, 3 records. Okay. First record is a header record, guys. First record is a header record. Now I want to read this data. I have to load it. So we can't directly load the data. So whatever S3 is there, okay, so AWS, right? So the file is available in the S3 bucket. So what I have to do first, I need to load into external bucket, like a staging area. First I need to load into staging area. So for that, after staging, I can load into my target, so like my Snowflake table. Okay, first get the data from the S3 bucket, load into Snowflake staging area. There are 2 types of staging area is there: internal staging area, external staging area. So this is application. AWS is the outside, right? Like other application that we can call as a, suppose we can suppose now I can load into external staging area. So now, so after reading the data, loading into external stage, I can same, I have to read it, I have to load into Snowflake by using the copy into command, guys. Okay, so for that, to connect the, okay, to connect the S3 bucket, it is required. So there is maybe some credentials are available, right? Okay, so for this file, to connect this S3 bucket, they're using the some security credential. That security credentials, I have to use it to load into copy into command. Okay, so you will get that security credentials from after configuring the access ID. This is the access ID. There is maybe secret ID is there. So by using this access ID, secret ID, how to load it, we'll discuss today, guys. Okay, so this is access ID, secret ID. I have already kept into my, so this is the, so this is the security ID. This is the so this is, where is it? So this is the my access ID is security ID, guys. Okay, so by using this is access key ID, secret ID, they will give, guys. So AWS team, they will provide you. So this is access ID, secret ID. By using this ID, how to load it. Okay, so to connect AWS via Snowflake to AWS, it is required some connection details. That connection details called access key and secret key. Okay, so now let me create a staging area, then load the data into the table. How to load it, we'll see now quickly. Okay, so now let me go for here. So now I have to create a staging area, guys. How to create a staging area? We'll see, guys. Very simple. Create or replace stage. You can give the stage name. I can give AWS underscore. This is the AWS. We're reading the files from AWS and the student external staging. Okay. So STAG. Create or replace stage name. I am passing it. What are the stage name I want to create it? The stage name I am passing here now. So where I want to read this external staging area, so I want to read from AWS, right? So for this AWS I need some path, right? So which is the file I want to read it? For the which file I want to read it? So let me copy that path. Okay, so in the demo necess I have created one file here. So in this file, just I am copying the path. Let me copy this path. So let me paste it here. So this is the path I want to read the file. So for that, I can give this is the URL. I can call as a URL. From this URL, I want to read get the data. So create or replace stage name. I have to pass it. So where I want to read it. So I want to read from the S3, right? So this is the S3 path I am giving it. Okay, so let me give URL. So let me execute this one. It's very simple, guys. The same process most of the jobs. Okay, so now I have created the staging area. Now what I want it, I want to load the data. I want to load the data into this table. From where I have to load it? From this S3 bucket to this table. I want to load the data. How to load it? We'll see now. So for that, I need to write the command. So that is called as a copy into command. So copy into where I have to load it. Where I have to load it? I want to load into student table. So from where I want to load it? From. So I want to load from. This is the staging. Okay. So that stage we can give the symbol or the data of symbol. So what I am doing, I am copying the data from AWS. This is the staging area to this table. I am copying. That's why I'm writing the statement copy into command, copy into the table name from this table. Now I have to define the credentials, guys. What I have to do, I need to define the credentials. What to connect the AWS. So what are the credentials I have to pass it? That credentials I am passing it. So what is the credentials, guys? So I need to pass access ID, secret ID. As I told you, so we need to pass access key and the secret key. So let me copy this. You will get from these keys from the your AWS team, guys. Okay, you don't need to worry about this. So what I have to do, the credential access AWS key ID equal to this is the key ID, secret key equal to this is the secret key. Now so what is the file format? Which file? What is it for text file? Text file we can't read it. So CSV file or other files. What is the file format? So this is the CSV file, right? So what I have to do, I need to define the file format, guys. What is the file format? We're reading it. So that I can give file format. So what is the file format, guys? So that is the type called I am giving as a CSV. Whichever the file I'm reading, so that is the file I'm defining it. So what is the delimiter, guys? So like when I see the data, one column to another column is separated by delimiter. What is the delimiter in this file team? CSV means comma separated delimiter. What is the delimiter? File delimiter. So that is called as a comma delimiter. So let me mention the type equal to CSV. Then I have to give the field delimiter. What is the field delimiter in the file team? What is the delimiter, guys?
comma.
See when I check my data, when I check my data, student ID comma, student name comma, this is the delimiter is comma. First record is a data or header record team. First record is a data or header record.
Header.
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 So that I want to skip it. So that also I can mention it. Skip header equal to 1. First record is the I don't want the data, right? Skip header equal to 1. Okay. So this I have to use it. So you want to mention the file name also means I can mention it. Okay. So let me mention the file. Which file there are multiple files are there in the folder. Suppose I want to read only one file. So that's why I can mention files. Which files I want to read it, that is the files equal to, so that is the file name, which is the file name I want to read it, that is the file name I'm mentioning it. So this is the file I want to read it. Okay. So now let me this is the let me give in brackets. This is the statement, guys. Array copy into table name from S3 bucket, like a staging area. I need to pass credentials. This you will get from the AWS team. Which is the file format? So whether it is come text file or CSV or Parquet Avro. So which one I want to read it? Okay. So Snowflake will support a CSV, Parquet, Avro. Okay. So I'm reading the S3 bucket CSV file. That's why I'm defining the CSV here. Field delimiter, comma, header. First record is header. I want to skip header. So that's why. So I can give skip header equal to 1. Which file I want to read it? So that is the file name I am mentioning here. So now, so before executing, let me check this table. How many records are there? It's having 0 records. Now my file having 3 records, right? So these 3 records I have to load it. So let me execute this statement. That's it. Once this is success, so let me execute it. Okay, something is error. So there is a one more extra bucket is there. Let me close it. See, 3 records are loaded. Loaded. How many records are loaded? 3 records are loaded. Now I want to view the data. Select star from the table name. So let me execute select star from the table name. 3 records are loaded. Okay. So what are the file is having the data? So see 101 Venkat, Sachin, Samantha. These details are loaded. Okay. So this is the way to load the data. What we have did it? It's very simple, guys. First step, I have logged in into AWS S3 bucket. This will not do, guys, but here no one is there, right? AWS team. That's why I'm creating the one bucket name demo. This is the unique queue, guys. So that is the name I am passed it. After that, I have created the one folder. So there I have uploaded the file. There I have uploaded the file. Now, after that, then I am coming to the Snowflake. I have created one database. I have used the database. Then I have created the table name, the structure based on my structure, my file structure, metadata, my column names, based on my column names, have created the table. Then I have created the staging area. Then have loaded the data into the table. Okay. So let me give one more example for understanding purpose. Suppose I have one file, guys, order details. Okay. So this is the CSV file, guys. Okay, text file it will not support. So that's why. So this is the CSV file. Let me open this CSV file. What is the file, guys? Order details. Order ID, amount, profit, quantity, category, subcategory. This is the one file, guys. This is the one file. It is having some data. It is having some data. How many records are there, team? Can someone tell me? How many records are there in this file? How many records are
Excluding
there?
header, it will be 3.
3 records. 3 records are there. What I want it, I want to read this file. So this this is my local system. I will put into my S3 bucket. In the S3, I have to read it. I have to read it. I have to load into Snowflake table. So I want to create one table here. Select. Let me create fresh one. Okay. So let me create fresh one. So here I want to load into. So there is a table. We can give what is the table name you wanted. Select star from order details. I want to load it. Okay. So this table is not there. So I want to create it. I want to load it. How to load it? We'll see now. That is the requirement. Very simple requirement, guys. Customer is giving one file. In the file, whatever content is there, whatever the data is there, that data I want to load into Snowflake table. How to load it? We have to do, guys. Okay. So for that, so I'm creating one more bucket because of freshly. So first we have to log in AWS. Okay. First we have to log in AWS. Okay. So how to log in also I will show you guys. Let me show you. Okay. So there is a one URL. Simply AWS. If you search it, AWS console. So once you click it, it will log in, sign in. For sign in, it will ask login ID and password, your email ID and password. So after entering, this is the window it will open. So after that, search the S3 bucket. Simply search the S3 bucket. S3 is called as a storage integration. So now I want to create a bucket. So how to create a bucket? Let me create a bucket. So I am passing the bucket name. You can give Nandini Software Solutions Demo. Reverse I am giving. Okay. This is the bucket name now. So let me create it. Don't change anything by default. Create it. So my bucket got created. So now what is my bucket name? Nandini Software Solutions Demo. Now I want to upload the file. How to upload this file? It is there in my computer. Order details. This I want to upload into my S3 bucket. How to upload it? There is upload button is there. See, I can create one more folder, guys, here for understanding purpose. So let me create one more folder before uploading. So I can give source files. You can give any name, files. Anything is fine. Okay. So I can give for understanding purpose source files. So let me create a folder. So now click the src files. Now upload the file here. Okay. So now let me upload it. Add a files. Order details. Upload it. Is this part is clear, team? How to upload the file in S3 bucket? Simply you have to log in AWS console, sign in. It will ask user ID and password. After that, you have to it will come the S3 bucket. So in the S3 you have to create a bucket. Then inside create a folder. After that, upload the file. So is it clear, team? Any questions so far? Feel free to ask me, guys. You need to understand. That's why I'm asking. Is it clear, team? Are you understanding? Akshay, Tarun, how to
Yes, sir.
create? Okay. We'll give more example, guys. This is the main part, data loading part, how to load it. Okay. If you clear about data loading, half of the syllabus is done. Half of the syllabus, 50%. Okay. So I didn't tell why Snowflake. So what are the architecture and all. We'll go for in the regular classes. Okay. So now I want to create a table. Come to the here. First step. If it's already database, so no need to create it. Suppose my customer says that I want to create a database. How to create a database? Create database. You can give NSS underscore demo. I'm creating the database. This is the database name. I'm creating it. Okay. My database created. Now I want to use it. How to use the database? Use database name. Which is the database name? Okay. So see, You can drop down also select, already selected by default, no need to do anything. So anyway, I'm executing this statement. Now I want to create a table. This table is not there, right? So I want to create a table. How to create it? Create table name. I can give order details. So what are the structure is there? So this is a order ID. Can someone tell me which is the data type of order ID? What is the data type order ID?
Integer. Integer.
Integer. Okay, let me go for order ID is integer. Amount. Let me go for amount. So can someone tell me what is the data type for amount? Amount and profit, quantity, amount, profit, quantity. What is the data type team? Is it number? Is it characters? Or is it dates?
Number.
Numbers. All the numbers. Okay. So up to quantity numbers. Numbers means what is the data type I can give? I can give number or integer. Anything I can write it. Integer. So now can someone tell me category, subcategory? What is the data type of category and subcategory team? What is the data type of category and
Var.
subcategory?
Var. Characters.
Character. Character means we can call as a varchar or string data type in Snowflake. Varchar. So I'm giving some length. So here also subcategory also varchar, right? Okay. So create, see here I'm mentioning my own length. In real time, they will tell it. Customer will tell, use this category length 50. I have to use 50. Use 255. I have to use 255. Okay. So you no need to worry about this. So now I'm giving my own. In real time, they will tell that use the proper length. What are the length they want it? So this is the way to create a table. How to create a table? Create table name, order ID, and amount. So then quantity, this and all I created the table. Now I want to view the table. Select star from the table name. Is there any records team? Is there any records team? Is there any records are there? No.
No.
Now I want to load the data. How to load the data? Okay. So I want to load the data. So first from S3 directly I can't load into Snowflake. From S3 directly S3 table confirm table. Okay. So first what I have to do? I need to load into staging area. Stage. First I have to load staging area. How to create a staging area? So please observe carefully, team. It's very simple. Create or replace. Why I'm using replace? It may be already there. I want to overwrite it. That's why I'm create or replace stage name. What is the name I can give? Tell me guys, which name you want it? AWS order. Okay. External staging area. Okay. Create or replace stage name. Which is the name you wanted? That name I can create it. Now, so now let me where I want to where I want to create that staging area. That is the URL where this file is there. Where this file is there, team. So in this folder, right? So in this folder, let me copy this one. So let me paste it here. That's it. Create or replace stage name. Create or replace stage name URL. So which is the URL? This is the URL. Simply execute it. Now I have created the stage. See, now I have created the stage. Now I want to load into this table from this stage to this table. I want to load it. So how to load it? For that, I have to write the statement copy into command, into copy into where I have to load it. I have to load into here. From where I want to load it. From where I have to copy it. So I have to load from this S3, this S3. Okay, from this S3. Now for that, to connect this S3, I need some credentials. I need some credentials. What is the credentials? So I need some credentials. So what are the credentials I need to pass him? For that, I need to pass security credentials. So how to get the security credentials? We have to come here. So it will be there some security ID and secret ID. This is the ID. Okay, secret ID is available. So that I have to pass it. That I have get somewhere, right? So this is the details I have to pass it. This you will get from the you will get from the you will get from where you will get from you will get from
AWS team.
AWS. So now let me pass the credentials. So this is a open bracket. Let me close the bracket. After that, what is the file format, guys? Is it file, text file, or CSV? What is the file format? You have uploaded the file here. So what is the file format here? So which is the file we are loading, guys? Which is the file I am loading? Which is the file I am loading, team? Is it extension? What is the file extension? CSV or different?
CSP. CSP.
CSV. So for that, I have to define file format. File format. Which is the format I am reading? That is the format I have to define. File format equal to type equal to CSV. Okay. So now what is the delimiter in this file? Field delimiter. What is the delimiter, guys? Field delimiter. What is the delimiter in this file?
Comma.
Comma. What I have to do? I need to pass comma here. File format type equal to CSV. Field delimiter. So it is a CSV. Field delimiter is comma. Type equal to CSV. So now first record is a data or header record. First record is a data or header record.
Header. Header
So
record.
I want to skip this header. I have already in the my table a header is there. My table already created it with the header, right? So now I want to skip the header. For that, so I want to skip the header means skip header equal to 1. Okay, so directly I can execute. If one file is there, I can directly execute, guys. If multiple files are there, so I need to mention the file name here. Okay, suppose if you're having single file, so I can directly mention it here. I can directly mention here. So what is the file name? So let me mention here. Let me copy the file name. If having single file is there, so I can directly mention it. In this folder, multiple files are there. Okay, so in that case, I should not mention here. Okay, so let me recreate it here. Only one file is there, right? So that's why I'm directly creating it. So now I am executing copy command. No need to mention. If single files is there, so no need to mention. Okay, there is a number of ways to load it. So this is the so before loading, I'm checking the table. How many records are there, team? 0. So now let me execute it. Okay, so for staging, we have to give at the rate of symbol, guys. Okay, so that's why we're getting error. So loaded. How many records are loaded, team? How many records are loaded? How many records are loaded? 3.
3.
So now let me check the table data. That's it. So this is also good. Suppose you are not mentioning the file here. Assume that if you are not mentioning the file here, okay, you are not mentioning the file here. So what I have to do now? In the end, files equal to, you have to mention in the file name. That's it. Any method you can follow. Both are same. See, if you're not mentioning the file name here, so just I'm creating. Okay, so now let me recreate it. So now create or replace, right? Let me use create or replace. I'm replacing the table. So now zero records are there. Now zero records are there. So now first method, whichever I have explained. So here I'm not mentioning the file name. I'm not mentioning the file name here. Where I have to mention? I have to mention here. That's it. Okay. So anything is fine. So is it clear now how to load the data tip? Is it difficulty or easy? But we need to remember these commands. Okay. Just copy. Just syntax is important, guys. To learn this syntax also, you don't need anything. Okay. I will tell you in the regular classes. So there is a one document is there, Snowflake document. You can get easily the syntax and all everything. Okay. So simply there is a Snowflake dog is there. Snowflake dog. Snowflake, whichever the company develop, you will get everything in this document. Okay. Anywhere you can open this one. Okay. So this is a way to load the data. Okay. Any questions, team? Let me stop it here.